Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of D.C.W Universe Mode here on the WRESTLEDUDE YouTube channel, as we are kicking things off tonight with a huge tag team matchup between some incredible tag teams, the new #1 contenders, the New Day challenge Heavy Machinery. But also in tonight's main event, Bray Wyatt last week promised that the Undertaker would go face to face with his Black Sheep. Now I have interpreted this as the seemingly return of Braun Strowman, so that's going to be a very interesting main event. Also here tonight we will hear from Mr. Money in the Bank, Finn Balor. That's going to be very exciting, but let's get into our opening contest here. Like I said, Xavier Woods and Big E of the New Day will go 2-on-2 versus Heavy Machinery's Otis Dozovic and Tucker Knight. Xavier Woods and Big E will be competing at D.C.W Dark Side. That is the name of the pay-per-view, named after a quote from Rosemary. So the New Day are going to travel to the dark side, or should I say it like Palpatine? They're traveling to the dark side of D.C.W, and they will be challenging... okay, I'm just going to stop the voice now. They're going to be challenging Gallows and Anderson for the D.C.W Tag Team Championships. That's going to be very exciting, but here tonight, they hope to get a little bit of a warm-up matchup before their title match against Otis and Tucker. Here we go, Big E Langston, or I don't know why I call him Big E Langston. I don't know why. I just keep saying Langston. I know it's only Big E, but... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Otis tossing Big E like a sack of potatoes, or should I say a 20-pound steak. And again, I'm pretty sure Big E weighs a hell of a lot more than 20 pounds. Ooh, Otis, tossing Big E back into his corner. But in the process, it looked like he knocked Tucker off the apron. Heavy Machinery, you gotta work together here. And Otis tossing Big E into another corner. Ooh, and I know what you guys are wondering, if Heavy Machinery end up picking up the win here over Big E and Xavier Woods, then... I'm going to have to rework that tag team title match into a triple threat, and it may look like that's underway. Otis tossing Big E with a belly-to-belly, but took a little bit too much time gloating and taunting, a little bit too much dancing. Big E and Xavier Woods there. You see Kofi Kingston as well at ringside. Big E looking for a powerbomb. Otis able to flip out. And now launching Xavier Woods into the ring. And now both members of New Day in the ring, but only one of them's a legal man. Xavier Wood launched into the corner, and Big E crushing his own tag team partner. I know Otis daring, both men to come at him. And look at this, Otis. Oh, look at this. Oh, Xavier Woods countering out of the suplex. And Xavier going after Otis, setting him up for Big E in the corner. Big E lining him up for the big corner spear. And that is a lot of damage on a large gut of Otis. And now Otis has to try and make the tag to Tucker. And meanwhile, Big E just has to keep Otis away from Tucker. Oh my God. Big E again launched with a Beal throw. Ooh, and now Otis has Tucker in the corner. Or has Big E in the corner. Tag to Tucker. And Big E sandwiched in the middle. And Tucker now the legal man. Nice chest bump there by Heavy Machinery. And now the big man, Tucker Knight. What does Otis call him? He calls him Tucky. Tucky in the ring against Big E. These are two really fun tag teams. Not just in a way of like wrestling value, but they are two very entertaining, very fun tag teams. But right here, right now, it's all about competition, getting that victory. Oh, Big E. Meeting Otis with a forearm. And now Big E gonna fly off the top of the double axe handle. Oh, but Tucker takes advantage with a brutal back suplex. And now it looks like Heavy Machinery may be in control. Oh, no, wait. Big E taking back control. Irish whip. Tucker's now in the corner of the New Day. And now Xavier Woods could be calling for it. I'm looking at my watch. It looks like it's the midnight hour. And Otis is down on the floor. Tucker Knight just got hit with the midnight hour. And the New Day pick up the win heading into Dark Side. So close by Heavy Machinery, but in the end, just tag team moves by the New Day. Able to put him down. Otis was nowhere to be found, taken out of the ring. Look at this huge chest bump. But in the end, it was the midnight hour that put down Tucker Knight. And Otis nowhere to be seen. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods encouraging Big E to hit the midnight hour. Could this be the move that we see that wins the New Day their first reign as DCW Tag Team Champions? We'll have to find that out at DCW Darkside. But here tonight, the New Day picking up a big win here at the start of DCW. Well, they may be challenging for the tag team titles, and those tag team titles belong to Balor Clubs, Gallows and Anderson. Another member of Balor Club, Finn Balor, Mr. Money in the Bank, had some words for us earlier today. Let's listen in. Strong words from Mr. Money in the Bank regarding... Oh, wait! What the hell? Lars Sullivan attacking Finn Balor from out of nowhere. He came out of the catering area. We haven't seen Lars Sullivan since he lost to The Undertaker weeks ago. The Undertaker nearly crushing the windpipe of Lars Sullivan. But the Freak has returned, attacking Mr. Money in the Bank. Oh, in the catering area. Apparently Lars Sullivan is not done trying to get his hands on the World Championship, and he thinks one way of doing that is taking a shortcut by defeating Mr. Money in the Bank. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Into the soda machine. Oh, my God. Lars Sullivan sending a clear message to Mr. Money in the Bank, Finn Balor. Jeez, things are just breaking down backstage here at DCW, much like how this next matchup came about. Backstage, Candice LeRae was confronted by the Iconics. Billie Kay making fun of Candice for Candice LeRae trying to get back her good friend Nikki Cross. Billie Kay making fun of her, and Peyton Royce joining in, saying that Billie and Peyton, they would never leave each other's sides. They would never let anything bad happen to each other. And they got into an argument with Candice LeRae, and that led us to this matchup here tonight. Billie Kay going one-on-one with the number one contender to the DCW Women's Championship, Candice LeRae. LeRae accepting the challenge last week against Rosemary. Rosemary will defend the Women's Championship against Candice LeRae in the first ever DCW Monsters Ball match. That is going to be very exciting. And if you don't know what a Monsters Ball match is, it's basically an Extreme Rules match, but things just get even crazier. If you haven't seen one, I would encourage you to look it up on YouTube. Just type it in, Monsters Ball match. I'm sure there are a lot of great suggestions. That kind of brutality is what we're in store for. Candice LeRae versus Rosemary at DCW Darkside, one of our co-main events of the evening. But here tonight, Candice LeRae, has a different beast in the form of Billie Kay. Well, would you consider Billie Kay a beast? I don't know. She's definitely very annoying. One of the reasons why I don't envy Shawn Spears, I mean, we all know Shawn Spears is married to Peyton Royce, but my goodness, if Billie Kay and Peyton Royce are ever together chit-chatting to each other, I would probably try and plug my ears with something very, very strong. Maybe super glue if I'm Shawn Spears. Ooh! Billie Kay trying to keep Candice LeRae down. And the Iconics sharing some words of encouragement to each other. But it may be a little bit premature there by Billie Kay. Candice LeRae coming back into it, tossing Billie Kay out on the apron and knocking her down to the floor. And see, that's what you get for taking your sweet time. Candice LeRae going up top, trying to take out Peyton Royce, and Royce moved out of the way of a huge crossbody. And now Billie Kay has the advantage in the matchup, sending Candice into the barricade repeatedly. Jeez, imagine if Candice LeRae loses this matchup just a few days away, or just a few episodes away from her title match against Rosemary. That would be catastrophic for Candice LeRae's psyche. Oop. Billie Kay looking for Emerald Fusion. Candice LeRae, big back suplex counter. Now Candice has the advantage in the matchup. Peyton Royce looking a little bit worried here. Ooh, big forearm. Candice LeRae sends her off the ropes. Oh, look at this. Tilt-a-whirl DDT by Candice. That was a brutal looking move, but Billie Kay's long legs able to reach that bottom rope. Oh, and Billie. Oh, taking down Candice with a huge chop. Billie Kay, say what you will about her, but she's holding her own, and now she's going up to the top rope. Oh, Candice able to stop her. Oh, in mid-track with a big kick. Uh-oh. And now Billie in perfect position for Miss LeRae's wild ride. The huge neck breaker off the top rope. And Candice LeRae picks up a big win, heading into her title match against Rosemary. Billie Kay had the opening. She took a little bit too much time getting to the top rope, and Candice LeRae able to put her down with that massive swinging neck breaker from off the top rope. Meanwhile, if you noticed there, Peyton Royce was too busy yelling at the crowd and trying to get the crowd to cheer Billie. I mean, heck, the referee's foot was right there. I wouldn't condone those types of actions, but you could have just grabbed the referee's foot and put her down, or try and broke up the pin. But in the end, Candice LeRae picks up the win. Things are going to be much different once she steps into the Monsters Ball match with Rosemary. But a nice warm-up for Candice LeRae. Oh, wait a minute, Rosemary! Rosemary with the steel chair from behind, trying to use it on Candice. And Candice, oh, what a chair shot of her own! Candice LeRae with a little message. Oh, for Rosemary, and Rosemary realizing she doesn't have the advantage in this encounter. And Candice now has the high ground, as Obi-Wan would say. Candice daring Rosemary to get in the ring. Are we going to see it? Oh, no. It seems like Rosemary's going to make Candice wait until D.C.W. Darkside. Man, it is going to be a very interesting encounter when these two go one-on-one in that Monsters Ball match. Well, moving on, we have our main event tonight. The Undertaker goes one-on-one with a superstar we have not seen on DCW since his match with The Fiend at Backlash. Braun Strowman returns here to DCW, and I am very worried to see what has become of Braun Strowman here tonight. And there you see The Undertaker in the ring awaiting the arrival of his opponent, Bray Wyatt's former Black Sheep, and yep, that's exactly what I was worried about. The Fiend Bray Wyatt now has his Black Sheep back under his control. Braun Strowman wearing that old black mask. And it looked like he was wearing the Fiend's bottom trunks. Yep, he's got similar pants onto the Fiend. We have not seen Braun Strowman since his match with The Fiend at Backlash, where The Fiend dismantled Braun Strowman in very quick fashion. And now here tonight, The Undertaker has to go one-on-one with Braun Strowman. And think about this, he still has to go one-on-one with The Fiend at DCW Darkside. And what kind of state will The Undertaker be in at that point? Undertaker getting lifted up into a running power slam by Strowman. And Strowman, oh my god! Strowman just launched him out of the ring. I think Braun Strowman is being used as a weapon, a proxy to Bray Wyatt. Braun Strowman just doing whatever damage he can to The Undertaker. Oh, especially to the spine of The Undertaker. Before Undertaker can defend that world title against The Fiend. Strowman launching The Undertaker out of the ring, back first, and then a powerbomb on the floor. And very early on, Braun Strowman has the advantage, again targeting the spine of The Undertaker. And the referee's at a count of 7. Braun could win by countout. Oh, and The Undertaker starting to get back to his feet, and there you see it. As soon as Braun Strowman saw that The Undertaker was getting back to his feet, he immediately went after him again. And now dropping The Undertaker head first on the apron. Continuous assault. Oh, at the hands of the Black Sheep, Braun Strowman launching Undertaker into the steel steps. And just like I said it, Braun Strowman acting as the proxy tonight for Bray Wyatt. We are just episodes away from their eventual title match, a matchup that many people would call a dream match, The Fiend versus The Undertaker. But what state will The Undertaker be in after this matchup? And there you hear the primal scream of Braun Strowman, but Undertaker able to trip up Strowman on the bottom rope, or the middle rope, gotten himself tangled up. And Strowman having to go after The Undertaker again. Undertaker dropping the leg. And Undertaker now climbing to the top rope. It's very rare you see that. But in times like these, you gotta put it all on the line. A huge clothesline by The Undertaker, taking down the monster among men. And now Undertaker finally back in control of this match. Oh, trying to look for the tombstone. I don't think The Undertaker can get Braun Strowman up in a tombstone. I think it may be too large. Oh, and Undertaker grabbed by the back of his head by Strowman. Reverse choke slam again, targeting the chest and the back of The Undertaker. Strowman into the cover, and Braun Strowman nearly beat The Undertaker. Oh, wait a minute. And Undertaker just sat up. That is vintage Undertaker. The anger flowing through the dead man. Splash in the corner. Follows it up. Snake eyes. Oh, big boot connects. Here we go. Leg drop. The comeback is here, but Strowman is still somehow getting back to his feet. How the heck is he doing this? Oh, Strowman. Oh, tossing the Undertaker to the side. Strowman absorbing all the punishment from The Undertaker. Oh, and putting it all on The Undertaker. Big splash in the corner. And Strowman now mocking a dazed and destroyed Undertaker in the ring. Oh, and a T-Rex style drop kick. And now Strowman stalking The Undertaker. Could be looking for another reverse choke slam. Oh, locking him in. Oh, Undertaker hits him in the gut. Oh, big clothesline, but still not able to budge. Not able to budge Braun. Huge clothesline in the corner. Trying to keep him down, but Braun Strowman is still moving. He's still trying to get back to his feet. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I know where we're going here. Undertaker walking across the top rope like a tightrope and going old school on Braun Strowman. Oh. And The Undertaker could be saying that the end is near. The sign of disaster. And Strowman getting back to his feet. Oh, look for a chokeslam. Strowman. Oh, moved out of the way. Oh, and a clubbing blow to the back of the head of The Undertaker. Strowman trying to get him up for a running power slam. Undertaker grabbing Strowman by the throat. Choke slam! What height on that choke slam? Well, I mean, if he can't put him down with a tombstone, you might as well try the next best thing. A brutal choke slam. And look at this. Going for another one. A second choke slam to Strowman. Could that be enough? Oh, no, wait. Strowman's getting back to his feet. And so Undertaker's going to try it again. A third choke slam in a row to Braun Strowman. And I think the monster may be put down. And now Undertaker again going to the top. Oh, and dropping a big elbow. That is a rare move of The Undertaker. Dropping the elbow on Strowman. Is this enough? Yes, it is. The Undertaker just beat Braun Strowman with 3 choke slams and an elbow drop. I mean, it's shocking enough to hear The Undertaker wins a match with just a choke slam, but to hear that The Undertaker won a match with an elbow drop off the top rope, that is a very rare move from his arsenal. But I mean, hey, like I said earlier, you got to pull out all the stops in a matchup like this against a competitor like Braun Strowman. Strowman going out there like the Terminator tonight. He obviously had the marching orders of the Fiend Bray Wyatt to put as much damage on The Undertaker before their title match as possible. But in the end, The Undertaker proving that the mind games will not thwart him. 3 choke slams and an elbow drop put down the black sheep here tonight on our main event of D.C.W. the World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker, laughing at the attempts of Bray Wyatt to make him crack before their title match. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's one of The Undertaker's druids. Why does The Undertaker look like he's confused? That's one of his druids. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that is definitely not one of The Undertaker's druids. More mind games to The Undertaker from Bray Wyatt. A druid coming out with a Fiend face on it. Oh, and now he's getting in the ring. Oh, Undertaker thwarting the attack. Grabbing him by the throat and again planting. Another mind game from Bray Wyatt thwarted by The Undertaker. And Undertaker, the straps are down. And Undertaker picking up this druid with the face of the Fiend. Undertaker is not happy. I mean, it's rare to see The Undertaker happy anyways, but The Undertaker not getting played by these mind games of Bray Wyatt. First Braun Strowman, and now this druid with the Fiend's face on it, and now The Undertaker taking apart the announcer's table. Oh, and now that druid trying to crawl away. Nope. It's almost like Bray Wyatt tried to send a message to The Undertaker again here tonight, and The Undertaker turning it on its head. Undertaker putting that druid up against the announcer's table. Uh-oh. Oh my God. We're going to see it. Here we go. Tombstone pile driver through the announcer's table. Brutal replay here. Oh my God. And just like I said it, Bray Wyatt tried to send a message to The Undertaker, tried to make The Undertaker crack under pressure. First with Braun Strowman, it didn't work. And then with that druid with the Fiend's face on it, still didn't work. Thwarting him with not just this brutal choke slam, but a tombstone pile driver through our announcer's table. It was supposed to be a message sent from Bray Wyatt to The Undertaker, but The Undertaker just sent a message to Bray Wyatt that he will not be intimidated and he is ready to face the Fiend Bray Wyatt at D.C.W. Dark Side. We got one episode left, but here tonight, the dead man stands tall.